Hey y'all. What's going on? This is Koi from Ray of Gratitude, giving a peace of mind to at least that one person at a time. And I know that one person is you. How are you doing? Thank you for showing up. Thank you for those that are already subscribers that always watch this channel. Thank you. Thank you very much. And thank you for any newcomers that are here. Here in this channel, right? We get a little bit of that soul care, soul vibe, that creative soul energy that helps us connect with our most authentic self. And I'm going to be starting to focus a lot more on healing journey, spiritual journey, and creative journey, how it all comes together. So you're going to be seeing a few different types of videos now. And I'm saying that to you because I'm looking at some notes, so I'm not like rambling. I'm saying that to you because I know that there are some new people that are coming into the building with the subscribers, and I just want to let y'all know to just clarify that, as well as me clarifying this if I'm like want to look back on it or whatever, whatever. But anyway, yeah, so I'm focusing a lot more on cards because I'm going to be actually showing a few things that I have going on with my own cards that I'm making. And if you want to get exclusive images and see those sneak peek images, because, it's going to be a card deck. So if you want to see those, definitely subscribe to my blog below, because I have a blog that I'm writing more on about cards and about how to use these cards as tools and just for your own essence of connecting with your intuition and really seeing that mirror reflect back to you on things that you should work on. Don't like the word should. Things that you can work on, right? That can really help you raise your vibration and align with the things that are needed with your soul during this, like through this journey, basically. So if you're rocking with me, you value what I'm doing, you understand what I'm doing, you're just loving the vibe, let's rock out. Let's get into these 3 things that I do to align myself when I'm connecting with spirit and working with my cards. Okay. 1, shuffling the cards. So shuffling the cards does not mean you have to do anything fancy, but the reason and the intention for shuffling cards are to basically get these hand chakras working, right? And really touch the things that you're, tapping into your magic. It's almost like you're activating it, basically. That's why maybe you may see some readers blow in their card deck before doing card readings, or knock on their card deck. Like you're activating that energy. And you're also activating that within you. So it's, connection as within, so without type of thing. Dropping some gems for you because I know that this is important, because I've been around some people that just jump right into their cards, and it's kind of like, it's okay. I may not know what they have done beforehand, but I know, because I feel the difference when people actually like are tuning in with their cards, making those cards one, balancing the cards, right? Just like crystals. It's like you're holding this energy not only to receive, but you're also giving energy, your energy, infusing that energy into the things that you're using. And when it comes to hands, when you're creating things with your hands, i.e. placing the cards on, the floor, mat, whatever you're using, tapestry, cloth, whatever. This is like, spirit is a certain intimacy that you have, right? So these are some things that you get into creating that energy. And those that don't know more of what intimacy is about, besides like the word sex, look it up, because that's more, I'll give you a tip. Sacral chakra, that's sensual energy as well as sexual energy. And it's also creative energy. So all these things intertwine. So if you want to dig deeper into that and just understand the word intimacy, sexual energy, creative energy, sensual energy, definitely look that up, okay? So, so these are some things though. I know I just dove a little bit deep for some people, maybe not, but this is what this is some things that you can do to really get in tune with what you're using, get in tune with your tools. Like I said, infusing your energy and magic into it, as well as connecting with the energy of what that tool is, i.e. cards, because that's what we're basically talking about, right? Okay. So that's what you can do. That's number one. Number two. Now, this goes for readers as well as people getting readings, because I've given readings as well as I've heard a lot of people say this, and sometimes tarot readings can not be the best experience sometimes because you're not clear with your intentions. When you're confused and you're like in a daze and you're really not sure, that can actually enter an energy that's a little bit more powerful than the confusing energy and manipulate it. And when we manipulate things, what makes manipulation bad, right, is that it's not, you don't have the, like, one part of the people with the manipulation isn't given consent or agreeing to the other person doing the manipulation, right? That's what makes it like bad. What makes it good is when someone is actually consciously agreeing to get help with creating energy together. Because when you're coming together with somebody, you're creating energy. You're creating something. You're collaborating. You're mixing your energy into things. And when it's really good, that's that synergy, right? When you're colliding and you're just moving like one, like yin and yang. But when you're not, there's stops, there's flows, and there's other things. Empaths, I want to shout y'all out because y'all understand. Highly sensitive people, y'all understand. And sometimes you don't understand it as maybe a spiritual thing, but you understand that the energy is like, all right, like uncomfortable, like silence, or like just some type of energy, like almost like when people say you could hear the pin drop in the room. Like that's energy, right? And there's many things that can happen like that. So I don't ramble and segue off. Let me just see if I'm making sure. So coming back to with clear intentions, right? I'm saying this because when you state clear intentions, and you're basically protecting yourself, covering yourself, and standing grounded within your energy. So then the reader, whether they're manipulative and prying and predator like, or whether they're like open and really ready to receive and help somebody, they still feel that energy of confidence, and the light shines brighter so they can understand it, and it can be more clear. Like it's just a direct path of energy exchange. When you're not, it's just kind of like, well, I don't know what's going on. Because as a reader, sometimes people come in there stale, confused, and not sure, or just really anxious and in despair, wanting to know answers, right? And a lot of times when those highly charged energies or very low charged energies connect with yours, it affects you, right? Because again, we're collaborating. The reader is actually helping because they came for help, and they're plugging into each other to actually create and understand and solve and work together, right? So they can figure out the best thing for the situation. That's what I do. If you're not that type of reader, then I can't speak for you, but that's what I do, right? So, people that are asking for a reader for help, it's best that you find clarity with your questions. And honestly, if a reader just wants to dive in. It like that's their thing, but like you should almost like if you're getting interviewed. I remember my mom said this too. Like sometimes the interview, right? You feel like you're getting interviewed, but it's also an exchange. You're interviewing them because you want to figure out, is this the best place for you to work? Is this the best place that you can help other people, right? And conglomerate and work together. Because a lot of places, honestly, I know I've worked in a lot of different jobs. Most of them, people was not collaborating. People weren't working together. There was no harmony. And there was just like a lot of drama, or like there was just like ups and downs, and like maybe one person or a sprinkle of people were organized, but those people were like so drained from the other people that were running reckless. It wasn't a smooth train ride, I'll just say. It just wasn't. So when you think on terms like that and getting a reading like that, instead of thinking like spooky and talking to spirits and ghosts and stuff like that, because some people actually come in there with their own agenda, but I'll say also, both reader and the person that's receiving, some people come in there also like expecting certain things because it's their first time and they didn't explain that, whatever. To me, honestly, I feel like I can express, or redirect the question or redirect the energy if the question that they're asking isn't quite understandable on my end. Because I want to understand it so I can actually give you the best and channel through the best way, shape, or form. Even like the message, because sometimes I might be getting a lot more messages that you don't really need to hear because you might be too confused about that, right? And for some people that the famous answer, the famous saying that the receiver that's getting the reading will say is, well, I already knew this. And it's like that sometimes they feel that they got gypped from the reading because they already knew that. But honestly, like, let's be real. You came to the reader and you asked for the reader because you didn't trust yourself. You weren't sure of what you knew. So you just wanted that second opinion. And that's what you're paying for. If you were maybe more open or maybe willing to work with other people that can help you develop what you're really coming here to ask for. Because sometimes too, when you're closed off and you're not really, you get what dish out. So I want people to understand that about getting readings as well as giving readings. If you're starting your journey as a card reader or whatnot, that really, really helps. This is why, like, I know I didn't spend that much time on one, but I wanted to spend time on two because that really helps the collaborative effort, the coming together of readings, So I hope that sticks with you. Definitely put in the comments if that resonates or if you feel like there's other tips, like sharing is caring. But some people don't want to share that because they feel like that's their magic, their essence. But I don't mind because honestly, I want people to actually feel comfortable. I don't want people to feel scary getting a reading or have these expectations or like whatever, because that can put like blocks in between the messages that they need, again, like I'm saying. So let's move on, right, to number 3. So number 3 is to breathe. Breathing helps shift the mood as well. If you are the reader, the best way that you can tap into your energy. I don't care if you're like an Olympic tarot reader that's been doing this for 100 years or whatever, right? I'm sure there's still a technique that you have to just do, whether it's so simple to you because you're consistently doing it, or whether you're starting. There's something that you know that feels good and resonant to you. And breath is breathing of life. Again, you've seen some readers, if you watch readers like that, breathe into the cards. You're insinuating that breath of life and directing that energy. Air, just like in tarot, where swords, air, thought. Thought, because that's where the direction, air directs, okay? That's the spirit of direction, and it's very invisible, right? It's unseen, but you feel it still, right? So that is what helps. And it helps you stay present too. That's another thing, right? Like you can say, like you literally feel that, but you don't see it. And it's like, okay, what was that, right? So by you breathing in and out, as within, so without, you're connecting with the energy, the vibe in the room, and you're balancing it. Because if you really think about it, you're not never alone, right? Okay? So, again, and I just want to say this too, the clearer you are with your energy, the better you'll know if you're picking up other people's energy as well. I definitely wanted to say that because I definitely asterisk that. Like, again, like number 2, that's pretty much the vibe, because this is what you're doing. Even if, thank you for saying that, even if you're doing something on a collective, like a collective reading, you want to do this too, because maybe it's not just that person, right? But it's energy, and you really want to know, like, okay, is this your ego stepping in? Is this like you just talking crap, like, or is this another energy that you're picking up? You know, because maybe there's some bad energy that's being sent to you, right? Whatever. And this is another tip that kind of goes with breathing. So you kind of get an extra one, y'all. And I said 3, but I'm just gonna put out there sound. You know, sound helps bring the vibrations high. There's a reason why like angels portrayed as like trumpet horns coming in, and like music in churches, and what else, like sound is very healing, is very penetrative, is a frequency. So when you have those higher frequencies, it connects with higher beings. That's just what it is. So just want to tell y'all that. I know I'm getting very esoteric. Those that get it, okay? Where's the camera? Okay, I know y'all get that. So that's what I just wanted to share with you all. Those are 3 simple, easy things that you can do that can really help you get into the repetition. If you really resonate with that, get into your vibe, your flow, because you can actually mutable. You can, yeah, like you can kind of fit this to your own container of who you are, and throw in your own creative, unique styles, sparkles there. So you can do your own thing. But this is like stepping stones, right? Color it however you want to color it. But these are stepping stones that really do help you stay centered, help you be a clear channel when you're reading these cards, and help you feel into your energy and just recognize energy. Because that's what you're doing. That's what tarot cards are. You're recognizing energy that picks up through symbols, through words. You're setting that space as a way of creating the energy, the vibes, and understanding and connecting with spirit, right? So the intuition is connected to the creative side. So that's what I want to say to you. I hope this message finds you well. Because I really wanted to do this, and I just wanted to let y'all know that I'm going to be having more of these. So if you're really feeling these videos, please comment below and let me know. Please like that. Those are 2 simple ways that you can support this channel and get more people to see this, and also for you to actually see this more, right? And value this more. And that's just a way to support me, because I'm looking for more ways to connect with people and share my energy with you all, right? And what else? There's one more thing I wanted to say. Check out the links below, because that is how you can actually be a part of my blog and see upcoming sneak peeks of my card deck. And you can also check out, if you frequent Facebook, that's like a tongue twister. If you frequent Facebook, you can check out my Facebook page, as well as my group that I have for people, because I have clients that are in my Affirm Your Creativity package. You can also check that out. That really helps you remove blocks, tap in, get that mentorship, that support, get that creative flow going when you feel like you can't get it going, right? And you also get to create your own affirmation deck with that. So check that out. Check the link below. Check what I got going on. Check all the links. If you're feeling the vibe, please subscribe. And I'm out of y'all. Peace.